Hello, everybody. Welcome to Porcelain Veneers versus Clear Aligners, a comprehensive comparison for straighter teeth. I am your host, Dr. Catrise Austin. I am also the host of the Let's Talk Smiles podcast, and I am so excited to bring to you a topic that is very near and dear to my heart because I personally have tried both of these procedures. And if you are out there and you desire straighter teeth, I want to let you guys know about the two most popular options on the market, which are porcelain veneers and aligners. Now, you can also get traditional braces, and we're going to talk about that too. But if you want straighter teeth, it's either going to be moving them to the proper position or getting more instant results with porcelain veneers. So let's get into it. I want to share a slide presentation with you guys, and hopefully by the end of this presentation, you will not have any questions that have not been answered. You will feel comfortable, and hopefully you'll take the first step towards getting a beautiful, healthy, and confident smile by straightening your teeth with one of these procedures. So let me start my presentation. Boom. All right. Now, this presentation is going to be based off of my new book, which is called Porcelain Veneers versus Clear Aligners. It is now available on Amazon. So if you guys just want to have me in your living room, in your hands, and me guiding you physically with this book, then I highly recommend that you go cop it on Amazon.com. I think it's like $20, something like that. A small investment to help you understand everything that you need to know about these two procedures. I am so happy to release this book because I am on Instagram and I see the questions and I see all the myths and, falsehoods about these two procedures. So I am happy to clear that up for you. I want to start this presentation by sharing my personal story. When I was younger, I hated my smile. My teeth were not as they are today. When I was younger, you can actually see the photo here. My teeth had multiple spaces between them. They flared out, and I didn't like my smile. As a matter of fact, I got called all kinds of names, Bugs Bunny and all kinds of names. And those names really hurt my feelings to the point where I was just like, I'm not going to smile. I'm not going to smile. I'm going to hide behind my smile. And I just kind of hid from the other kids altogether because of my smile. And that carried on all throughout my middle school years, the first part of my high school years. And my mom understood how this not perfect smile affected my self-esteem and my confidence. And you know how mothers are. Mothers will sacrifice. They will do what they have to do to make their children happy. And I never thought to ask my mom for braces or anything that could correct my smile because I knew she was a single parent. I knew that she was working for General Motors. It was, some money, but she wasn't rich. So I just never thought to ask, but she knew. And one day I thought I was going. Now, she was about her business taking me to the dentist. I was in the dentist every 6 months, getting those dental checkups and cleanings and making sure my teeth were healthy. But one day she was like, I'm taking you to the dentist. So in my head, I'm like, I am going to get another checkup and cleaning. But to my surprise, she took me to the dentist, and it wasn't the general dentist. It was the orthodontist. It was to get the braces that I had been dreaming of all my life. And man, you don't know how excited I was. I mean, it was the best day of my life, quite frankly. And I got the braces, the traditional braces. We didn't have the clear aligners back then in the 80s. I got the traditional braces, the metal braces, and I was happy to get them. I wore those braces for 1 year. 1 year, and baby, when those braces came off, I felt like the most beautiful girl in the world. I felt like Miss America, Beyonce. I felt so confident. It literally changed my life. You can see my smile today, which I have gotten veneers. I cannot wait to share that story with you, and how I ended up in veneers. But today, I have my gap closed. I feel so much more confident. And I went on to get my first boyfriend and join the dance squad. And I knew at that moment that I had to become a dentist. I had to make other people feel the power of a smile like I felt back then, and continue to feel with my new and improved smile. So I just wanted to share my story with you guys to let you know that I am one of you. I once was in your shoes, and I have been in your shoes a couple of times. And I want you to know that don't give up. There is hope. And hopefully by the end of this presentation, you'll see a path for a new smile this year. All right, so we're going to start with chapter 1, which is going to be a comprehensive comparison of these two procedures, porcelain veneers and composite veneers. I'm sorry, and clear aligners. I just did a video today on the comparison of composite and porcelain, but we're talking about porcelain, and maybe one day I'll come back and do that comparison of porcelain veneers versus composite veneers. So in this section, I'm going to explain veneers, who can rock them, the pros and the cons. So we just talked about this. Dental veneers come in two different materials, porcelain veneers and composite veneers. See, there's no mistakes in life. And so porcelain veneers are thin shells of porcelain that are custom made. Let me see if I can show you this in the computer, in the screen. It's a thin shell of porcelain that is custom made to fit right over the front of your teeth to mask all types of problems that may be making you not happy about your smile. It can be used to mask the discoloration, the shape, the length, a little bit of the rotations and positioning of the teeth. They are made in a dental laboratory, and it takes 2 visits to get these. Now, the second alternative is composite resin veneers. Now, composite, as you can see in this photo, is made of a plastic type of resin material. It comes in a tube. You twist it. It comes out like a doughy material. You hand sculpt it on your teeth, and it's hardened with the light. Your dentist does this all in one visit. There's no dental lab. There's no artistry by a ceramist. It's done strictly by your dentist, chairside, in one visit. They harden it with the light, and then they take some sandpaper and kind of smooth it out to make it look like teeth, and you live happily ever after. It is more cost effective to get composite, but they may not provide the same natural look as a porcelain veneer. So those are the 2 different types of veneers. The advantages of porcelain veneers is that it can mask those imperfections like discolorations, dark yellow teeth, moderately yellow teeth, spots in the teeth. If you have chips in your teeth, minor chips, not, the whole tooth can't be partially gone, but small chips, and you don't want to get composite, great way to permanently fix your teeth with porcelain veneers. And again, any teeth that are minorly misaligned, you can get porcelain veneers. They're going to give you that natural looking solution, the realistic texture of teeth, the way that it reflects light is very, very similar to the way that your natural teeth reflects light. So it's going to mimic your natural teeth a lot closer than composite veneers would ever reflect light and look as natural, and it can lead to a confident, picture-perfect smile. Now, clear aligners are custom-made trays that are designed to fit snugly right over your teeth. They are very comfortable. They're very flexible. And these are to be worn for most of the day to move your teeth. And we're going to go over the step-by-step process of these as well. the science behind clear aligners. Clear aligners and braces basically apply pressure to shift your teeth. So what happens is you get a series of these aligners, and each one of them are in a different position to move your teeth to the end result that you're hoping to get. The constant force usually breaks down the bone cells underneath the gums so that your teeth can have space to move throughout the bone. That's how braces works. So little by little, as your teeth moves, the bone cells are breaking down. The teeth now have room to twist, to turn, to move side to side, front to back. The clear aligners require regular at-home replacement every 2 weeks. So I love these because you actually get to tighten your braces at home by switching these aligners. So we may give you 2 or 3 pairs of these at a time, and every 2 weeks, you're going to change them yourself. Versus when you have traditional braces, you actually have to go to the dentist and get them tightened by your dentist. So there's more dental visits involved with the traditional braces. So did you know, guys, that clear aligners are really very technology advanced? They are custom made using 3D technology, and it is really a science how these are created, all by machines. We scan your mouth and machines make these babies, and man, dentistry has come so far. Now, let's talk about the differences between the clear aligners and metal braces. We kind of started that conversation, but the clear aligners are invisible. They blend right with your teeth, so they're virtually invisible. No one can really tell unless they get up closer to you. Versus, you get the metal braces, those babies are noticeable. Everybody knows you have brackets. Now, to be fair, the brackets have changed over the years. They now have white brackets. They now have clear wires with, painted wires that are white. So they're still noticeable, even if they're cosmetic braces, and those braces that are white with the white wires cost a lot more, but they are nonetheless definitely more noticeable. These are easily removable. You wear these on your teeth, they snap into place, and then you just pop them right out. There is nothing that you can do with the traditional braces to get them off your teeth. They are permanently fixed to your teeth. The treatment time with clear aligners is usually a lot faster. They are, on average, the patients that I've been working with have on average worn them between 5 and 8 months. Even with, some moderately crooked teeth or spaced out teeth, I haven't had not one patient yet. And I don't work with, when it comes to clear aligners, and that's all I do, I don't work with the severe cases. The severe cases I send to the orthodontist because I like the easy stuff. I like the easy stuff, and the severe cases usually come with complications. So I stick to the easy, fun stuff. I don't want any problems, so I let the experts do the harder stuff. With traditional braces, you get, I wore mine for a year, but if there are more advanced cases, you're going to probably find yourself wearing traditional braces for more than a year, sometimes 2 years. What I love about the clear aligners, there's no food restrictions. You can remove these babies to eat, and that's what patients love the most. You can take them out when you're having a meal. You can brush your teeth to keep your teeth clean. Again, there is nothing you can do with the traditional braces to take them off, so you got to eat with them. And of course, I had the metal braces. You better believe that food gets trapped underneath and around them. Is so much more work to do to clean your teeth when you have those metal brackets, white brackets affixed to your teeth. When it comes to cost, the average cost of these clear aligners are anywhere between $1,500 to $7,000, depending on the experience of your dentist, depending on the zip code that your office is located in. And so much more. Dentists all have their own fees based on experience, qualifications, and where they're located and what product they're using as well. There are many clear aligner and brands on the market. So it just depends on what brand they're using. Everybody has their different fees. The traditional braces can range between $3,000 to $7,000 as well. So what I love is that if you just need a little tweaking to your teeth, you'll probably come out a little bit closer to $1,500. But with traditional braces, those fees are not as flexible as with the clear aligners. All right, let's talk about the dental problems that these procedures can solve and cannot solve. Number one, if you have tooth discolorations, number one, porcelain veneers, and we're going to talk about the 5 top problems that veneers can fix first. And veneers are great if you have yellow teeth, if you have tooth discolorations. This is an amazing procedure, porcelain veneers, to mask those discolorations. Especially for those who may have tried teeth whitening and didn't get the results, you can upgrade to veneers, and I promise you, veneers will solve your problems. Number 2, teeth gaps. If you have gaps between your teeth and you desire not to wear braces, you want a new smile quickly, porcelain veneers may be an answer. And I'll tell you, I'll share you my story that I recently, in the last 2 years, got porcelain veneers to close my gap again. So I can speak firsthand that this is an option that can help you smile. All right, problem number 3 is if your teeth are uneven and oddly shaped. You can see in this picture, this patient has pegged lateral incisors. Pegged lateral incisors are the 2 teeth next to the front ones that are cone shaped. And sometimes teeth are just born that way. They're not always perfectly shaped. And so even if you wore traditional braces, your teeth wouldn't change shapes. So veneers are amazing for enhancing the shape of your teeth. All right, so number 4, chipped teeth. If you have chips in your teeth, veneers are a great option to fix those as well. We can restore teeth that have been minorly worn down. If you had an accident with your teeth, you can definitely fix the chips with veneers. Of course, bonding is going to be another option, but the porcelain is going to be the more long-lasting option to enhance your smile. And finally, if you have a gummy smile, you can get veneers along with cosmetic gum recontouring, lasering of your teeth, or lasering of your gums to lift the gums up, and then you can put veneers on your teeth to give you a better proportioned smile. And as you can see, I got that procedure too. I had a very gummy smile. My teeth were short. And so when I got my veneers done, we were able to proportion my smile by taking a laser, lifting the gums up, and then placing porcelain veneers over the teeth to give you that beautiful, healthy smile. All right. Now let's talk about the dental issues that clear aligners can fix. Number 1, if your teeth are mildly crooked, clear aligners, great option. You don't have to get to traditional braces. These aligners are great for fixing mildly crooked teeth. The second thing that clear aligners can fix are minor bite issues. If your teeth kind of jet forward, we call that over jet. If they protrude forward, you might call them buck teeth. Clear aligners are great for pushing those teeth back to where they belong. If your bite is open, they just don't meet or cover, the top teeth don't cover the bottom teeth, like they should. There's a gap between the top and the bottom. Well, clear aligners are great for fixing that too. The third thing that clear aligners are great for is minor crowding as well. So as long as they are not too crazy, too rotated, not jammed up too much, clear aligners can help you restore your smile as well. And then if you have gaps between your teeth, hey, I wore Invisalign when they first came out because when I wore my braces, the traditional braces in high school, I didn't wear my retainer properly. I didn't wear it long enough, which is forever. You're supposed to wear your retainer, which looks like this, at night forever, ever, ever, ever. And this is where a lot of people go wrong. So I ended up wearing Invisalign when Invisalign came out, I think in the 2000s. And again, I did not wear my retainer like I should. I'm a bad dental patient. I didn't wear my retainer. So ultimately, I ended up getting veneers. But these are great if you have little gaps between your teeth, multiple gaps that are not too spaced out. Clear aligners can be a wonderful option. So let's see the next thing. So the next thing I want to do is kind of compare porcelain veneers and clear aligners. So if you have tooth discolorations, your teeth are yellow, they're stained, they have white spots, brown spots, or anything that you don't like about the color, veneers is going to be the way to go. Clear aligners can't help with that. Can move your teeth, but can't help with the color. If you have gaps in your between your teeth, you can go either way, porcelain veneers or clear aligners. If you have crooked teeth, as long as they are mildly crooked, you can go with porcelain veneers. And as long as they are mild to moderately crooked, clear aligners could be an option for you. If your teeth are oddly shaped, like the pegged lateral incisor that I showed you, veneers can help with that. Clear aligners, not so much. If you have chipped teeth, veneers are the way to go. Unfortunately, clear aligners can't help you fix chipped teeth. You can move your teeth to the proper position and then maybe get the chips fixed. But as a standalone procedure, clear aligners is not going to be the option for you. If you have some bite issues, they don't close all the way, they're not positioned properly, and you need a better bite, both procedures may be able to help as long as your bite isn't extremely off. And then if you have a gummy smile, you may want to look at getting laser gum treatment and veneers versus clear aligners. Or you can literally get, actually going to take that back. You can get clear aligners, move your teeth to the proper position, and then get laser gum treatment. I'm going to actually edit this in my presentation. And finally, crowding, as long as your teeth are mild to moderately crowded, not too crazy, you can get veneers or clear aligners. I hope that helped break down the different options between porcelain veneers and clear aligners. So in chapter 3, we're going to talk about who is an ideal candidate for each procedure. In this chapter, I'm going to outline the criteria that we as dentists use before approving these procedures so that you don't have any surprises at your first consultation. All right, are veneers right for you? Well, the first thing I need to let you guys know, I know everybody wants to get right to the fun stuff. They want to get right to the veneers, but we have to do a consultation. We have to do an exam. We have to do x-rays to make sure that your gums and your enamel are healthy. Number one, if you have gum disease, if you have cavities, we absolutely have to fix those things first. We're not going to put these thin shells of porcelain on teeth that actually have cavities and that are held by teeth that are surrounded by bone loss and gum disease. So number one, we're going to make sure that your teeth and your gums are healthy. Number two, I want to go over everything about who is a good candidate for veneers and who are not. I get this question all the time on social media, particularly Instagram. If you are missing teeth, no, you cannot get porcelain veneers. You actually have to have a tooth in order to put that veneer on. So it's just like you got to have a finger in order to put that fake fingernail on. If you're missing a finger, there's nothing to put a fake fingernail on. So the same thing applies to your teeth. Again, if you have moderate to severe cavities, those have to be fixed, and you still may not be a candidate for veneers. We may need to upgrade to a porcelain crown, which covers your entire tooth. If you have gum disease, it's a no-go. If you have had a root canal on a tooth, we are going to also opt for a crown that covers the entire tooth. If you have moderate to severe tooth decay, which is the same as a cavity, again, you cannot get veneers. If you grind or clench your teeth at night, you have to beware of getting veneers, because clenching and grinding your teeth can actually make your own teeth crack and wear down. So we just have to give you the warning that if you get veneers, the same thing can happen to your veneers. They can wear down, they can pop off. And not that people that clench or grind can't get veneers. It's just that you want to then wear something like this, like a clear aligner over your teeth. It's called a mouth guard to protect your smile. So when you clench and grind, you're putting that pressure on your aligner or your guard, as opposed to directly on your teeth. If your teeth are severely crowded, you probably want to look at either traditional braces or, traditional braces, not veneers. If you have unsightly crowns, I got this question the other day. Can you put a veneer over a crown? No, if you already have a crown which covers the entire tooth, you have to replace it with another crown. And I do those as well. And if you have severe underbites, your lower jaw is pushed more forward and they undercut your upper teeth like that, underbites, no porcelain veneers. Deep overbites, that means your top teeth severely cover your bottom teeth, no go. And if your jaw is completely misaligned, you probably need to see an oral surgeon and correct the jaw position. All right, so who is the perfect fit for clear aligners? Well, the eligibility starts at around the age of 12. That's when you've lost all of your baby teeth and you should have all of your big teeth. That's when you are a candidate to consider clear aligners. Now, some parents are like, I don't know if my kid is going to wear this. You have to really gauge, and it's just not kids. Some adults aren't compliant with these. So starting age 12, you can assess if your child is really a good child that would wear these, not lose them. And if so, hey, they may be a good candidate for clear aligners. But if you know your kid is not responsible, or if you're an adult and you tend to lose things and you're a little irresponsible too, go ahead and get the traditional braces to move your teeth. Clear aligners are suitable for mild to moderate malpositions. We're going to take x-rays of your teeth, and if you are missing a tooth, again, you probably want to explore getting a dental implant. You may want to get a dental bridge, or if you're on a budget, you can opt to get a removable partial denture. But clear aligners are not to replace any missing teeth. As a matter of fact, if you are missing teeth and you want to replace a missing tooth, what you want to do is actually move the teeth to the proper position first, and then you can get one of those three options that I just named: implant, a bridge, or a removable partial denture. All right, so clear aligners, you are not a great candidate for them if you have a gap like this. If it's severely spaced between your teeth, you can try clear aligners. We may only be able to get you so much. And I'm going to explain the process. You're going to know whether or not it's going to work before you spend a dime. So I'll go over this step by step. But if you have large gaps like this, you may not be able to get it completely closed with clear aligners, or quite frankly, traditional braces as well. Sometimes the teeth are positioned to the point where your orthodontist with traditional braces or your general dentist with clear aligners, there may only be so far we can get your teeth, and then you still need to get porcelain veneers. So sometimes we work hand in hand to get the final results. All right, so again, if you have these conditions, you're going to want to see a orthodontist. A severe case of crowding and crossbite, that picture number 1 to the right is severe crowding. Aligners is not going to be the thing. That these little plastic things can't, they're magical, but they're not that magical. You're going to need traditional braces, wires to use physics to pull and tug and move your teeth to the proper position. Number 2, if you have a severe open bite, we're going to need those brackets and the wires, sometimes rubber bands, to pull your teeth to the proper position. These clear aligners may not get the job done. And underbites, I was explaining it earlier. This is what an underbite looks like. That is a jaw malposition problem, and only orthodontist or oral surgeon can help you get those teeth back to where they belong, which means that the upper teeth should actually cover the lower teeth. The lower teeth should not cover the top teeth. And again, if you have active gum disease, you can see in this picture how the gums are red. If they bleed, if they're swollen, if your teeth are loose, that is all signs of gingivitis or advanced gum disease. Once your teeth start getting loose, that's advanced gum disease, and we're certainly not doing any of these procedures until your gums have been addressed. Either a deep cleaning, you may need gum surgery. We'll let you know when you come in for the consultation. So I always like to give my clients a smile expectation quiz. I always like to know, is this a cosmetic change or is this a healthier change? And you have to also quiz yourself and ask yourself, how far are you willing to go to get the results? Now, some people are willing to alter the natural structure of their teeth to get the results and to get the results quickly with porcelain veneers. But if you say, hey, Dr. Austin, I really don't want to change the structure of my teeth, I really don't want to have anything drilled, well, then that's going to help me make the best recommendation for you, which is probably going to be braces. All right, so chapter 4, let's get into your smile transformation journey. We're going to go through each one of these procedures step by step. All right, here we go. All right, so step number 1 in the porcelain veneer process is we are going to bring you in for a consultation. We have to do that. I know you guys want all the answers in my DMs, in emailing, and you want to know when I go live, you want to know all the answers, but I really can't assess, what's going on with your smile and what's underneath until you come into the office. And that's where we're going to do a full evaluation. We're going to do a tooth exam where we're going to check for those cavities. We're going to make sure that they are solid and sound. And hey, if we find cavities, we're just going to have to fix them before you get veneers. Number 2, we're going to look at the size and proportions of your teeth, because that's going to help us plan as well. So as I mentioned, my teeth were more on the shorter side. They weren't the ideal length. So I had to do something about it to improve the proportion, the size of my teeth. We're going to look at the color of your teeth and ask you, are you happy with the color? Show you some different colors of natural colored veneers and some colors that you can actually get that are whiter than your teeth could actually ever whiten to. So we have regular colors, and then we have porcelain veneer. We call them bleaching colors, colors that are actually beyond what your teeth could ever whiten to. I show you all the colors, and together we'll decide what color we're going to order your veneers. I, as your smile coach, try to keep you away from the teeth that look too white and don't look natural. That is my style. Anybody that has followed me for the last 26 years, you know that I like them to look like teeth. I like them to look natural. And I try to get you to not pick that whitest color on the color scale, because that's when it just starts to look fake. And we want to fool the masses. And then we also look at the gum health and proportion of the gums. So if your gums are not all at the same level, if your gums are not healthy, then we're going to address all of that stuff as well before you get your veneers. We're just not looking at the teeth. We want to make sure that all of your gums are at the same height. And if some gums are higher, that means some teeth look shorter, some look longer, and we ultimately want them all the same length. That's what cosmetic dentistry is all about: proportions, looking at the entire face and making a beautiful work of art with your face as the palette. And then we're going to take x-rays, because that's the only way that we can see what's hidden between your teeth and underneath the gums. This is where we can see any dental infections, if you need root canals, if you have enough bone, if you have cavities between your teeth that are not visible. We get all the tea with the x-rays. And then we're going to take some before photos from different angles to make sure that we capture every angle of your smile. And we also send all of these photos to the lab so they can start knowing who you are and what you look like without you being there. And then finally, we're going to go, just like we chose the color, I'm going to show you a whole bunch of smile styles and the way that teeth can be arranged, because there's a lot of different arrangements and styles of teeth. You can have flat canines, you can have rounded canine teeth. The ones that are normally pointy, those can be pointy, round, or flat. Your teeth can be kind of like when you go to the nail salon, ladies, your teeth can be square. They can be square with the edges rounded off to look more natural. Your teeth can be all the same length, or they can be arranged more naturally, where the two front teeth are longer, the second teeth are raised up a little bit, and then the canines come down lower. So that's how teeth are normally arranged. They're not usually all the same length. But if you want them to be all the same length, we can show you those smile styles. So you and I, or you and your cosmetic dentist, you get to choose the shape, the color, the proportions. We get to actually choose your smile. You and I have a relationship where we actually choose your smile. Or you can bring in pictures of teeth that you admire. Maybe you have a celebrity who smiles that you really, really enjoy. So you can bring us a picture of somebody's smile that you like, and we can actually give that to you. Now, I'm going to put up an offer for you guys, because what I do in my office is, and even before you come to my office, you can go to my website and you can actually get a free before and after picture. We always like to, if we can, give you guys a sneak preview of what your new smile could look like. And we can do that for free with a free before and after picture, compliments of my dental lab, Frontier Dental. So here is the offer. I just put it up. You guys can, if you are interested in getting a free before and after picture, you can submit your selfie and fill out your information, your name, your email address. And my lab, within 24 to 48 hours, will take your selfie and create a before and after. In this picture, you can see a young lady that had a gap, and she could get aligners, she could get veneers. This is a sample of what she could look like with her teeth whitened, or with porcelain veneers or clear aligners. So I want you guys to take advantage of this offer here. It is up for you guys. I'll keep it up for a hot second so you guys can take advantage of that. All right, and then we can, I'm going to remove that now. All right, and then we can actually get moldings or a scan of your smile. This is another way that we can show you a sneak preview of your smile outside of the before and after pictures. We can get a scan, a digital scan, or we can take physical moldings of your teeth, send that to the lab, and then what they will do, which is a lot more accurate than the before and after pictures, we can do what's called a wax up, a wax design of your smile. And so what they'll do is they'll take your moldings or the scan that I send them, and they will actually take a digital scan and they will replicate your smile. And then they're going to show you by creating a design of what your smile could look like if you were to get porcelain veneers. So this is one thing that I pretty much do with all of my clients is I encourage you to get the blueprint. The smile design is what we call it. You get your before and after, and then you get to get a handheld account for how long your teeth are going to be, how wide they're going to be, the position of your teeth, and you're ready to rock and roll. Now, once we have the design back, and that generally takes about a week to get your smile custom designed by the laboratory, they're going to send me all the tools that I need to create that smile. So let's get into talking about tooth and gum preparation. All right, so number one, if your gums are not in the proper position and they need some symmetry, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to get either laser gum treatment. Not everybody is a candidate for the laser. Sometimes we have to do traditional surgery. This is done by an oral surgeon or ideally with a gum specialist. They are trained in giving your gums a more cosmetic and proportioned appearance. And once you've had your gums lasered, under most circumstances, you have to let them heal for a good 4 weeks before we can actually start the veneers. We want the healing to happen. We want the gums to be in their final resting place before we actually start the veneers. So these are things that we determine during the consultation. Now, I'm going to use myself as an example. This is my original smile with my gap. And you can see, guys, I actually had white spots from my braces when I was a teenager. So I had white spots. You can see some of my teeth, my 2 front teeth were longer. You can see the other teeth got shorter. So the gum line was definitely not proportioned. So I got my gums lasered. Now, my dental team did my laser and my veneers all in the same day. That may not be the case for you, but if it is, good. You get to get your veneers a little bit quicker. The gum specialist will advise you if you can or if you cannot do that. So we prepare your teeth. You can actually see how much my teeth were actually drilled. It wasn't a lot. Let me actually go back so you can see that. It's not crazy. Think like most of my teeth are still there. A lot of times people, when they're thinking about veneers, they're thinking about the teeth being ground down around the entire circumference and the height, and then you cover the entire teeth. That is not veneers. Veneers, we just take a thin layer, about the thickness of a contact lens, that comes off the front surface so that you can preserve most of your teeth. So get that out of your head, guys, that your teeth are going to be destroyed. Now, it is irreversible. Once we drill, there's no turning back. And that's why some people choose the clear aligners. But it's not that much. It's not that much drilling at all. So once we are done with the preparation of your teeth, we're either going to get a molding of your teeth as they have been prepared for veneers, or we're going to get a digital scan and send that off to the laboratory. The scan, if your dental office has technology, the scan is beautiful because we don't have to mail it to the lab or anything like that. We press a button and it goes directly to the lab. All right, so before we let you go on visit one, we are going to cover the teeth back up. But guess what? We're going to cover the teeth back up, and they're not going to look like how you walked in the door. They're going to be with temporary veneers that are made out of acrylic. And the beauty of it is, you guys remember that smile that we had designed? Well, your veneers, your temporary veneers, are going to be based off of the new and improved smile. So you will get to wear that new smile. It'll be temporary while the lab makes your real ones. You'll get a chance to get an instant smile makeover. It'll be temporary, and you can actually wear that smile and get a sneak peek and trial of what that smile looks like in your face. And guess what, guys? If we give you those temporary veneers and you think that the teeth are too long or too short, or you chose a square shape, but you really want the corners rounded off, we could just make a quick phone call to the lab, let them know that we are wanting to make some changes with the real veneers so that you don't get veneers back on the second visit that you're not happy with. And that's what I love the most about Frontier Dental Lab. Listen, we can communicate all day long about your veneers. We can make changes. They are willing to FaceTime with you if you have specific concerns and you want the people who are making your veneers to hear your concerns directly. Listen, my lab and we are here for you so that you can make sure you get exactly what you're looking for. So just know communication at this stage is imperative. And so this is me, visit one. I walked in with the gap between my teeth and my gums and teeth a little bit too short. And I walked out the door. This is literally me with my temporary veneers. And look at that instant smile makeover. It's temporary. And that's the other thing. A lot of people are afraid of the temporary veneers. They've seen people get temporary veneers and it just doesn't look natural. Well, you don't have to worry about that with my veneers, because with the design, we're able to give you beautiful veneers, and they're meant to give you, once again, a sneak peek as to what is to come with your permanent veneers. If your dentist does not offer this as a part of your veneer planning, they're just shooting in the wind. They are just guesstimating what your smile is going to look like in the end, and we don't want that. So you go home, and it's going to be at least a week or two generally before you get your porcelain veneers made by the lab. The lab gets that scan or the physical moldings of your teeth, and then they get to work, and they are literally artists and Picassos of your smile. So they're going to take powder and liquid and literally start building up your teeth on a replica of your smile. They're going to do it in the color that you want. They're going to make sure your bite closes together once they've made them. And then they are shipped back to us to put them in. And so we get them back 1 to 2 weeks later. They come in a nice, pretty box. These are literally my teeth as they came back from the lab. And I'm going to show you the step-by-step process of the big veneer day. So you're going to get numb. I forgot to tell you that on visit 1, you're going to get numb so you don't feel us drilling. The same thing happens with visit 2. Number 2, we are going to put a special liquid inside the veneers. It helps them bond to your teeth or lock to your teeth. So there's some things that we have to do. We're going to try them in first and make sure you're happy before we start preparing to glue them in. At that moment, you get to tell the dentist what you like or don't like about them. If it's too pointy, that can be rounded out. If they're too square still, that can be rounded out. They only get bonded to your teeth, guys, when you give us the thumbs up. And we are very transparent. If you give us the thumbs up and you let us bond these to your teeth, there is no turning back. They have to be drilled off your teeth, and we got to start all over. So that try-in portion is super important. But once you give us the thumbs up, we're going to do some preparation to the veneers, put some liquid inside, make sure they're cleaned out and ready to bond to your teeth. Next, we are going to do the same preparation to your actual teeth that have been prepared for veneers. We're going to polish your teeth. We're going to add a mild acid to your teeth that opens up the pores so that the veneer can lock inside the pores of your teeth. The acid is what does that. We keep that on for like 15, 20 seconds, rinse it off. Then we put some bonding glue on the teeth that also seeps into the pores of the teeth to allow the veneer to lock to the pores of your teeth. That's what bonding means, is bonding or locking to the pores of your teeth for strength. And then finally, the veneers are going to be put on. We put some glue or cement on the teeth first, and then we start to place each one of those veneers. That's actually my smile, guys. There's the first 2 veneers and the first 4 veneers going in. They are literally individual veneers being placed on my teeth. I got 10 on the top and 10 on the bottom. So that's the veneers going in step by step. Once they're all in place, we harden them and permanently lock them to your teeth. This is the point of no return. And then we start to finish them off and make sure your bite closes all the way down. And this is my final smile. Look at there, guys. Isn't that great? I once had a gap and now it's closed permanently. And I have a more even proportion smile, and the spots that were on my teeth are gone. I love my permanent white teeth with veneers. Best decision ever. All right, so let's go step by step with the clear aligner process. Number 1, we're going to do the same thing when it comes to the consultation. We are going to come up with a blueprint. We're going to do the same tooth exam. We're going to do x-rays to make sure everything is healthy underneath the gums and between your teeth. We are going to get a scan or moldings of your teeth like we did with the veneers. This time we don't have to choose a smile and choose a color and all that stuff that we did with porcelain veneers. We take the scan, take the molding, get it to the lab, and then they in turn will create a 3D model of your teeth. And then they're going to come up with a blueprint. They're going to show you via computer imaging how your teeth are going to move to the ideal position. So in this example, the teeth were really bucked forward. And in the final picture, you can see how they have been pulled back with the clear aligner technology. Now you can see these little red dots on the teeth in picture number 2, that represents where your dentist is advised to put some bonding material on the front surface of your teeth to act like brackets, to act like metal braces, so to speak. So those are like anchors that will help, and they are built into your aligners to help twist a tooth, to help pull a tooth down, to help certain rotations of your teeth. The plastic alone can't do some of the physics that traditional braces offer, but we do have those knobs that can be placed on your teeth to assist in the movement, okay? And we'll also be able to tell you when you get that design, how long you're going to be in treatment. We send that to you. You give us the thumbs up. And if you give us the thumbs up, they'll immediately start making them. And you'll get your new aligners in 2 to 4 weeks, depending on how much how many patients they have in their queue. All right. So you get your new aligners, and if you need attachments, this is actually one of my family members. She needed attachments. So the bonding process is like I described before. We're going to put some acid etch on your teeth to open up the pores. You're going to get some bonding. And I just want to show you, I packed the composite in the aligners, those areas where the knobs have to be placed on your teeth. and then we put the aligner with the material, the bonding material, it sets over your teeth. And then I take a blue light and harden it to your teeth. And literally, guys, if you're worried about how the bonding, the brackets are going to look, we call them attachments. How are the attachments going to look? You can actually see, or maybe you can't, how clear they are on the teeth. Because people are like, oh, are they going to show in my smile when I, take the aligners out? They have to be really, really close up on you in order to see them. You can see in the picture, they are practically invisible. So I try to keep them being as invisible as possible so that this still remains as the most cosmetic procedure as possible. Now, if your teeth are crooked, crowded, a little bit, sometimes we have to do some sanding to your teeth. So I'm letting you know that sometimes even with the clear aligners, we have to do a little bit of sanding to create space so your teeth can move. They're not going to just magically get into the proper position. In the traditional braces world, sometimes it means pulling a tooth. We try not to do that in the clear aligner world. So we take a little piece of sandpaper disc and we sand between the teeth so that there is space for your teeth to move. So I had to do that on my family member. And these are my patients that have gone with the clear aligners. My system is called Smile Again, actually offered by the same lab that I do my porcelain veneers with. Once again, shout out to Frontier Dental Lab for creating an amazing and affordable procedure for clear aligners, especially since one of the biggest aligner companies in the land went bankrupt and went out of business. I can now offer you affordable aligners and give you a new smile the clear way. Help you smile again. I love that name, Smile Again. So hopefully you guys have a clear understanding of how this procedure works. Now, chapter 5, we're going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of both procedures. All right, so pros and cons of veneers. If you are looking for instant transformation, veneers is your thing. Custom made, you're looking for something that is going to look natural, that was going to fit over your teeth. The porcelain veneers can be customized to your liking. They are stain resistant. I love that. I drink coffee. I drink wine. I, have dark colas and things that can stain my teeth. So I'm protected. And so you will be too. There's a little bit of tooth alteration, but it's not a lot. It's not like you think with crowns. And it is to camouflage anything that you don't like about your smile when it comes to color, shape, and length. They have durability. They can last for a lifetime, but we kind of give you guys a ballpark of 10 years or so. You don't automatically, after 10 years or so, have to change all of them. We just give you a ballpark figure. Mines come with a warranty. If anything happens to them in the first 3 years, you are covered. And it's going to give you a boost of confidence quicker. It is an irreversible decision. Once we do, especially if we have to alter your teeth. And listen, guys, we don't always have to. There are no preparation veneers, no drilling. As long as your teeth are in the proper position, they're already lined up perfectly, we could just put the shells over the front of your teeth and you don't have to get drilling. But if you do need drilling, that part is irreversible. The tooth is forever altered. The cost for veneers is going to range on average about $1,500 per tooth. Most people get 6 on the top or 10 on the top, and some people do top and bottom. So if you add that up, $1,500 to, did I say $2,000? $1,500 to $3,000 per tooth, based on the dentist that you chose, the experience of the dentist, and what lab they're using. The price can escalate. So it costs a lot more than clear aligners. You can have some sensitivity initially because we are drilling the teeth, just like you can have sensitivity with braces. And then the durability, it's just like your own teeth. It may or may not last forever. If you take care of it properly by the same things you need to do to make your own teeth last, don't bite into things that are going to crack your teeth. If you grind your teeth, we're going to protect your teeth. Don't abuse your teeth. Chewing on ice, extremely hard things that can chip your and crack your own teeth can do the same for your veneers. So that is one of the things. People think they're safe once they invest in veneers. You are not always if you don't take care of them. So you may have to replace them. You may have to repair them. That's going to be an extra cost. So when you make this investment, you should protect your smile and protect your investment. They are not suitable for everyone. Now, the pros and cons of clear aligners: they are discreet, they are invisible, they are comfortable, they are easy peasy in terms of keeping your teeth clean. You could take them out, brush your teeth, floss your teeth. I love them. I would not have had these white spots on my teeth had clear aligners been around, because they sometimes just cause, the traditional braces will cause white spots, but they're easy peasy to clean. They're time saving. You can take them out and eat. You don't have to watch what you eat. They will definitely give you a boost of confidence, and they are awesome. They are also custom tailored to fit your teeth. They are not just one size fits all. But the disadvantages are you have to be self-disciplined. I cannot tell you, over the years of me doing clear aligners, how many people lost their retainers or aligners, stopped wearing them, and just gave up on the process and ended up doing veneers. So you got to know that you're disciplined. Compliance is super key. You got to wear them in order for them to work. And if you know you're not going to comply, go ahead and get veneers or traditional braces. You know, sometimes when you put these in, depending on how much movement is occurring, when you snap them in, sometimes they can feel pressure. There could be a little discomfort. And if you're looking for instant transformation, this is not going to be the option for you. All right, so I am going to go ahead and go to the next chapter, which is the financial concerns when it comes to veneers and clear aligners. I know this is one of the questions that you guys have lots of questions about. So again, veneers can range from $1,500 to $2,000 per tooth. So you're looking at anywhere between $9,000 and up. $9,000 would be 6 veneers. At $1,500, that's $9,000 up. So the more veneers that you get, the more it's going to cost you. Next, you are going to need a quote for clear aligners. Well, that one's a little tricky because the cost is going to be based on the complexity of your smile, the brand of aligners that you're getting, and again, who you're going to. If you're going to see, celebrity dentists, your fees may be a lot higher. And if you're seeing dentists in a major city versus a smaller city, the fees are probably going to be a lot higher than in a rural town like Flint, Michigan, where I also practice. So we're going to tell you the price once we get the scan of your smile, the moldings of your smile. We'll then be able to tell you how much the cost will be. But in my office, they do start at $1,750 and go up to $39.97, which is not bad. For just $4,000 or less, you can have a beautiful, healthy, and confident smile with these clear aligners. Now, another popular, frequently asked question is, are veneers covered by dental insurance? And the answer is no. They are completely cosmetic, so your insurance is not going to help you pay for cosmetic procedures. So you have to keep that in mind. There are very, very rare instances in which your insurance will pay for veneers. And I'll tell you, the one instance where they may is when you have a condition called tetracycline staining of your teeth. That's a very specific condition where you've taken antibiotics, your teeth are severely stained, a grayish or brownish color is very noticeable. And that's a medical reason why your insurance may contribute towards veneers, but they're not going to pay a lot. Most insurances cover about $1,500 for everything for the entire year. So you would really only get help with about one tooth. So just plan that this is going to be an out-of-pocket expense. Now, dental insurance actually may cover your aligners. Some dental plans may give you orthodontic coverage treatment, and that it doesn't matter if it's clear aligners versus traditional braces. You have to check your insurance, and we can do that for you to see if you have any limitations. Some don't cover braces at all. Some give you an age limit of the age of 18 or 19 or up to age 26 if you are a student. So you got to check to see the rules of your plan, and then we can factor in the costs and based on how much insurance may apply towards your veneers. Now, we have all kinds of options for financing your veneers and your clear aligners. Number one is going to be we have third-party financing companies, like companies that will give you a loan and let you smile now and pay for it later. You may have heard of Care Credit. I use Care Credit and Cherry Financing. Care Credit for the people who have excellent credit, and Cherry Financing for those who may not have so much of an excellent credit score. If you have a credit score that is like 520 and higher, Cherry may be the option for you, but we got something for everybody. You can actually go to the bank and take out a personal loan. You can go and apply for a no interest or low interest credit card. And there are also discount dental plans that are available in the market to help you save on your smile. Now, I am going to see if I have that offer here. I don't have that offer. I'm gonna, if you are interested in discount dental plans, you can actually go to my website, vipsmiles.com, and you can send me a message and I'll make sure to get you that information. Discount dental plans are designed to give you, let me see if I have a slide on that. Hold on, let me see. Yes, I'll get to that. So Cherry Financing, let's talk about that. Discount dental plans are going to give you a discount off of all your procedures, including veneers and gum surgery and aligners, everything. You can get up to 60% discount. So let me see. I can't remember if I put a slide in there for that. But with Cherry Financing, I love it because it will allow you to be seen right away, and then you can pay on it for a few years with low monthly flexible payment options. The application is quick. There's no hard credit check, and there's a high approval rate for this procedure. Now, let me see if I can get this video to play. Let's see. And if not, I'm going to ask that you go to my website. There's a whole page, which is vipsmiles.com. There's a whole page there for you to get more information about Cherry, okay? All right, discounted fees on veneers and aligners. I knew I had one. I have this affordable guide to dental care in the United States. It's a free downloadable guide. Let me see. Oh, I got to add that to this presentation as well. Well, if you go to my website, you'll see this guide as well, vipsmiles.com. And in this guide, I give you all of the affordable options you have in the United States without flying overseas. I know a lot of people think they have to go to Colombia, Mexico, Turkey, and all of these places to get the cheapest prices on veneers. And in this affordable dental care guide, I tell you where to get and how to get affordable dentistry right here in the United States. It is going to blow you away. All right. The next thing that I want to talk about is the aftercare and maintenance. And it's pretty simple, guys. After getting your porcelain veneers and clear aligners, if you want to ensure the longevity of your investment, here's a few tips on how to clean and maintain your smile. You're going to brush for 2 minutes twice a day, in the morning, at night. I really prefer an electric toothbrush. They are way more powerful and safe for your smile. They are a game changer. If you want my recommendations on my favorite things, you can go to my website, or you can follow me on social media. In the link in my bio on every social media platform, I have my Amazon list. I'm going to make sure I add that to the presentation for next time as well. I basically have a 3-step daily oral care program for keeping your veneers and your aligners healthy. The second thing is you're going to floss. And I love these floss handles. They are amazing. They're affordable and they're easy to use. And you want to just go up and down, keeping it on the sides of the teeth to make sure that your teeth are getting cleaned, your veneers are getting clean. Because remember, guys, the veneer is just on the front surface of your teeth. So you still need to floss your own teeth. You need to keep your own teeth free of bacteria, that soft cookie stuff that forms on your teeth every single day. Now, the third thing that you want to do is you want to rinse your mouth with a antibacterial, anti-cavity mouth rinse. This is one that I love. I love Listerine Cool Mint antiseptic mouthwash. Antiseptic means it's going to kill the germs that cause bad breath and gum disease. Okay, rinse with that for 30 seconds. And I'm going to actually show you guys how you can learn my tips for oral care. I have a 7-day healthy smile workout challenge. Let me start this so you guys can see it. Publish. All right, guys, if you guys want to make sure that you have the healthiest smile possible, let me make sure this shows up. There you go. All right. I have a 7-day healthy smile workout challenge. And during this 7-day period, every single day, you're going to hear from me in your inbox, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to be giving you specific instructions on what you need to do to take care of your own teeth and take care of your veneers and clear aligners. All right. So if you want to join the challenge, each day we talk about something that's going to help you smile. Number one, brushing is day 1. Flossing is day 2. Rinsing is day 3. You're going to meet some of my rock star friends in dentistry as well who are going to instruct you. Day 4 is going to be about keeping your tongue clean and free of bacteria. Day 5, I'm going to share with you apps that can help you build that healthy habit up and track your brushing, and so that you make sure that you build this into a daily habit that you keep your teeth for a lifetime. Day 6, we talk about teeth whitening, and day 7, we talk about all of this stuff as well, cosmetic ways that you can enhance your smile. So I encourage you guys to click on the link, join the challenge so that you can embark on a healthier smile, okay? All right, so the next thing is aftercare for veneers. You want to make sure if you grind your teeth, wear your sports guard. Make sure that you are getting your regular checkups. Make sure that you are not using your teeth as tools to open bottles and all of that stuff. And be careful of the extremely hard foods. All right, let's see. Next is going to be post-treatment care for your aligners. Your retainer, after you get your teeth moved to the proper position, you're going to get a retainer that's like this. This is your new best friend. You're supposed to wear this every day, every night before you go to bed to keep your teeth in the proper position. And as I said, I wore braces, I wore aligners. I did not wear my retainers like I should have. And boy, oh boy, did my teeth move after I stopped wearing them. You want to keep your aligners clean. There's cleaning solutions. You soak them, you brush them. You want to stay on top of your oral health, making sure you follow the steps that I just went over. And if there's any follow-up appointments needed, make sure you follow up with their dentist and maintain a balanced diet and address any concerns that you have about your teeth moving, whatever. Make sure that you address it quickly because things can go awry quickly. All right, so let's bust a couple of the myths that I hear about porcelain veneers and clear aligners. All veneers are too bulky. That is false. If you get with the right cosmetic dentist and they plan with you, you will find out that veneers are not all bulky. It's all about choosing the right dentist who used the right lab, and that is false. All right. The next myth is that all veneers are made too white. As I explained earlier, hey, you get to choose the color. They are only too white if you choose them to be too white, or you let the dentist choose for you and they choose a color that's too white for your skin complexion. You should have a say-so in the color of your teeth, and I'm going to always coach you to choose a naturally white color. All right, all veneers are only for celebrities. That is false. You, the average, everyday, hardworking person who deserves to have a beautiful smile, can have veneers too. They are not just reserved for the rich and famous. Veneers require a lot of maintenance. Well, I just went over that. That is false. Brushing and flossing and going to the dentist is the only maintenance that you have for veneers. Veneers ruin your natural smile. Well, that might be, it doesn't ruin your natural smile, but there are sometimes some alterations to your natural smile. But there is some drilling that occur, but your teeth are not ruined because you're getting veneers. Only you and your habits can ruin your teeth. All right, now let's talk about porcelain veneers and clear aligners. Are they worth it? The question of whether porcelain veneers and clear aligners and are they worth it depends on how you feel about your current smile. It's also going to depend on how much money you have for your budget and how passionate you are about taking your smile and your entire life to the next level. The reasons why you should consider porcelain veneers, once again, is if you want to regain your confidence and quickly. You want to appear more sexy and attractive. You want to make a winning first impression. You want to increase the odds of your career success, and you want to overall boost your mental health because it's going to make you feel so much better about yourself and your overall comfort. Then veneers is going to be your jam. Hey, let me tell you, one of my most famous smile makeovers that you guys may remember is that of Cardi B. And when she came to me, she was on a TV show and she was not happy with her smile. We did these porcelain veneers, upgraded her smile, which upgraded her entire look. And she had the most beautiful smile, and she was able to go on and get, all kinds of magazine covers, red carpet appearances, endorsement deals by brands. So much happened to her once she improved her smile. It opened the doors for her to enter rooms that I don't know if she would have gotten to if she had remained with the original smile. So thank you, Cardi B, for rapping about it. And your #1 hit song, Bodak Yellow, Got a Bag and Fix My Teeth. Hope you poop. No, it ain't cheap. That changed my life, and the smile makeover changed hers as well. So the reason why you should get clear aligners, if you are willing to get the confidence, but you want to do it discreetly without altering your teeth. If you're looking for comfort, the aligners, again, are the ones that are the most comfortable, in my opinion. They're convenient, they're flexible, they give you effective results if you are a candidate for them, and the outcome can be quite predictable because there's a lot of planning that happens with them. So what are your next steps, guys? Let's go over that. Your next steps are going to be, your next steps are going to be, again, if you want to see, if you are a candidate for clear aligners or veneers and what you're going to look like, #1, you can get your free smile simulation today. You can click on this button, upload a selfie along with your information, and you can see what you could look like if you were to get porcelain veneers. All right, so let me publish that so you can get access to it. And again, it takes just a few seconds to do the selfie. You want to smile really big and show your teeth so that the smile designers can give you a good before and after picture next. All right, now offer number 2 is if you want to see if you are a candidate for veneers or clear aligners, I'm going to give you an opportunity to have me take a look at your smile and personally advise you. And you can click on this button right here to see if you are a candidate. I will look at you're going to fill out your information, upload a selfie, and I am going to tell you if you're a candidate or not a candidate for veneers or clear aligners, okay? So make sure you take advantage of that offer. You can also go directly to VIPsmiles.com to see if you are a candidate for veneers so that you don't spend money on procedures that may not work. And then finally, guys, I want you guys to make sure that you join the 7-Day Healthy Smile Workout Challenge. You could do that by clicking on this link. You can fill out your information and immediately you will be in the challenge along with other people who we're forming a community of people who want to have healthier smiles. They want to save their teeth and know the proper way to take care of them. Join us in the challenge, guys. If you have kids, if you have older adults in your family, if you have coworkers, let them know about this challenge. You can go to VIPsmiles.com/challenge to join the challenge as well if you miss this link. So guys, I thank you so much for tuning in for this webinar. It has been a blast. Hopefully you learned something, and I want to encourage you guys to take the first step. I've been through this process and it is life-changing. And if you have been held back by your smile, you hide behind your smile, you're not confident about your teeth, then this is something that I am encouraging you to do. Even if you don't have all the money right now, take the first step and start the planning. Schedule that initial consultation so you can find out how much your smile makeover is going to cost with clear aligners or porcelain veneers. And then you can find out if you can qualify for financing, or you can put money aside and you can ultimately get the smile that you're looking for. All right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the other side. Hopefully I'll be seeing some of you guys come through in my email inbox because you submitted your information and I get to talk to you soon. All right, guys, have a great day.